What is up, everyone? Stephen Michael here with Filthbomb Breaks, coming to you live from the House of Wax right here in Long Island, New York, with my co-host Louis Zolo. It is 6/25/2020. The time is 12:37 p.m. Eastern. What is up, Lou? What's going on, man?
I need some sort of thing to say. I need a what is it called? A punchline? Not a punchline. What's it called?
Yeah,
What's that called when you have like a thing you say?
a catchphrase.
No, I think a catchphrase. There you go. I need one.
Why?
What could I say? I don't know, because you always are all like excited, like what's up? Like that's your thing.
How
Did you
about
know that? Like
you
besides
gotta
like
believe?
Filthbomb, you're like what's up, everyone? That's like a thing.
All
I don't
right.
have one.
I didn't even
I'm
know.
always like, hey, what's up? Blah blah blah. I need something good.
That's a thing. I don't know. You need to think of something, I guess. You gotta believe. That'll be your thing.
You gotta believe.
That's it.
Hell no.
That's it.
Hey, listen, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Let's
You know
talk
what I want
about
to talk about right now?
the elephant in the
The
room.
elephant in the room. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a remix, baby. When you pull a John Morant, baby.
Drop it like it's
What do
hot.
you do? What do you do?
When you pull a John Morant, baby.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot is right. Man, that's how you drop 25K without spending a dime right there. Lou, talk about it. What's going on, man?
All right. First, let me ask a crazy question today. Side note: do you think because that was hit yesterday, there's even a shot at a Zion today? Do you think they would put them both in the same thing?
You always say it to me, man. And what do I say? If anyone's gonna do it,
Yeah. No, I got to give you credit there, and I'm always the one that takes credit away from you. So if I say give you credit, you deserve it. Like you always do pull fire. I got to give that to you.
I mean, if anyone's gonna pull the 101, you gotta think I have a legitimate shot at this.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm getting another case. We're gonna try searching for case number 2 now, which is
All right,
crazy
but
that we're even opening up
why?
national treasures. Like where we were a year ago to now, and now I'm just
Right.
busting national treasures. It's crazy. Derek said that last night. It's an accomplishment. I don't really think about it. I don't take the time to sit back sometimes and see what's happened, see what's blossomed, so to speak, because I'm always on to the next.
Yeah,
it's
but you
nice.
see, you don't like to give yourself credit because I'll tell you what, filling a transcendent break at 200 plus per spot, I think is more impressive than $13 per spot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I really don't even, I don't even think about it.
Well,
I don't know.
man, you made me just lose my train of thought.
I'm losing my train of thought too. Oh, I remember. When you pull a
What?
John Morant, baby.
Drop it like it's hot.
When you
all
pull
right.
a John Morant, baby.
Drop it like it's
So-
hot.
When you pull the logo man Zion.
Drop it like it's hot.
Oh. Let's go.
All right, but let's talk about the fumble Rooski.
All right. I'm a human, okay? I have opened up how many boxes, how many packs, how many cases of cards in the last 2 years?
Yeah.
When you really think about it, I feel so. Right, you know how like the law of attraction, you know how like life works, right? You see how you can't explain things, right? So like break number 400, the final card is a Trout booklet. Like you couldn't plan that, you couldn't make that up. I mean, I could have pulled any booklet. It's Mike Trout, you know what I mean? Then just the way things fall into place, right? Now, I've never dropped a card in my life, probably. I drop one card, and it's a John Morant RPA? Like, the odds of that happening is so minuscule, and I feel like it's the higher power at work because it's just bringing more attention to the brand. Like, you can't
Yeah.
make this stuff up. Like, why would I drop that? What would make that card... I didn't really drop it because I never had it in my hand. So I didn't technically drop it. But it was in the box and it didn't come loose at first. And then when I took my hands away, it came out. But that's the thing, man. Like, you can't explain the way things work. There's a higher power at work. That's why the brand's growing so fast. And it's because I'm working hard and the people around us are working hard. But it's also some outliers that you can't explain. You know what I mean? There's just
Yeah,
a higher
do
power.
I know what you mean? You mean 29 cases of Bowman's Best and the 101 goes to somebody else when I'm not in it?
Yeah.
Listen, real quick. The last two comments came from both baby bros. First, we got D Block, who's my brother, who's making fun of my outfit, saying, "Why do I still have it on? Because I wear this jacket for everything." So, and then people are giving them emojis. Don't encourage him. That's number one. And then number two, your baby boy Brian says he wouldn't have dropped it.
He wouldn't have, because he would have never been in that position.
There you go. There you go. Big brothers always win. Tiny Rick.
Oh,
Let me tell you what. Listen, I said this to you all night and today. It totally blows that it happened with that card, though, specifically. Otherwise, this wouldn't even be an issue, right?
But it's just adding more publicity is the thing. Like, somebody made a YouTube video clip on it. It has 800 views. Like, that's 800 more people that probably never would have heard of the brand. Like, my man really gave me free publicity. And it's like, if I didn't drop that card, I already got like 20 new people to join the group today from that video. So it's like, it's helping. And I feel bad, but here's also the thing. It's not damaged. Like, it dropped on like soft mats. And not only that, but I've offered to buy the card. Like, so I'm confident that there's no damage from the drop. The only damage is the normal National Treasure damage. You know?
Right.
It's got the normal edge wear. And I showed photos of every card that came out of that case. They all have edge wear. So it wasn't from a fall. So
Brian says he's the one that made the video. Do you know who made the video?
We have a good idea now because they're super slow, and we did some detective work, so we have a good idea. It was a member.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
a member that's active, like
it's a new
underhanded.
Member, but it's probably how many times we have members come in and leave. It's just all salt jars, you know. They're just so salty. So many people, but apparently people are talking. A lot of people are talking about it, which I don't get because I don't have time to talk about other people. So I don't understand how people have the time to talk about me. I don't get it. If you're truly busy or you truly are trying to accomplish something, the last thing you have time for is talking about other people. It doesn't even cross my mind. Like, I don't have time to be like, hey, hold on, let me stop real quick and just start talking about other people. Like, it doesn't exist. But you can't. It's either in your DNA or it's not. Like, I don't have that. I could care less what other people are doing. People are always like, hey, you see what this guy did? You see what this... I don't even look at the competition. Like, I don't care what they're doing. I care about what Filthbomb's doing. Because at the end of the day, no one is putting money in my pocket. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this, though. What's the card worth? Like 20 plus, probably? Or it is? Like, are we
it's probably
speculating?
Like 20 to 25,000.
I mean, are we speculating, or this has been sold for that kind of money?
It's been sold twice, 25 and 20.
And that's raw, right? These aren't graded ones?
That's just straight raw.
Yeah, I don't see the problem. I mean, the card's in good shape. You offered to buy it, right?
I would buy it. I mean, bro, how is it gonna get damaged? Those cards are so thick and they're garbage out of the box anyway. So what did I do? Unless the card's bent, you know, it's not like I did anything to that card. It fell from, what is this, 6 inches off the ground? Like, stop it.
Yeah. I don't know. Listen, people just like to cause controversy and everything. And plus, I mean, listen, there's only one person that should be concerned about this, right? Would be the owner of the card. That's it.
Yeah.
You guys talk constantly. Everything's cool. Everything's worked out. There's no problems. So at this point, anything else beyond that is just being haters, right?
No,
That's
but
like everything.
I'm just saying this. I'm putting it out there. I think what I did is terrible and people should make some more videos.
No, you don't want any more videos. But you see, that's what frustrates me in general with everything. Not only just like a Filthbomb video. I'm talking about, like, I can't stand when people seem to be more aggravated and irate over something that the person it's happening to doesn't really even care about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
It's like so stupid.
Like, I wish the best for everyone. Seriously, like, I really do, because if something bad happens to somebody, why? Like, it doesn't affect me either way. You know what I mean? If something bad or good happens to somebody. So,
Right.
I don't understand why people always... Literally, you don't know how many people talk trash all day about me, and I just don't get it. I don't understand. And, I mean, I do get it, obviously. Like, I'm not a dumb person. Like, I understand that jealous ones envy. Like, obviously, okay? But it's just, why? Why? Why do you have... Like, who cares? Worry about you. Worry about your business. That's why your business is that. Because you're worrying about my business. Stop.
Listen, at the end of the day, do you know what the odds are on whoever it was? I mean, Paul Conklin's the one that hit it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what the odds are? $13, right? $13 that the breaker that day is going to do something like that for $13. Then you get in and you had 4 boxes to choose from. What box was that hit? 2, right?
Yeah.
So you happen to be in the second one. Then at a 330 something name random, you happen to get that guy. Then the card's in there. What are the odds of that? That's like a lottery ticket, right? Like regardless of the condition. Forget the condition of the card. $13, box 2 out of 4, get the guy in a 336 name random, then hit the card.
It's tough. What he did is tough. It's just, it stinks
Yeah.
that the thing had to drop. But, like, if the thing didn't drop, that's the point. It's the same condition. It dropped. You know what I mean? If you turn your ankle playing basketball, but it doesn't sprain or break, you just turned your ankle. That's it. You're fine.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I hear.
The card
Now,
dropped,
listen.
but it's fine.
But listen, on the other side, right? The other side of the coin. Now you're this guy, and we know it's Paul, but I'm using in generalities, right? Now you're this guy who actually got this card. Just because I hit the lotto doesn't mean I want somebody burning up all my money either.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So there is concern, right? I mean, honestly, there is concern.
Which is why I offered to buy the card, and I'll get it graded myself. I'll take all the risk, and I'll turn if it turns into a 9, 5, 10, I'll turn a $22,000 investment into a $30,000 investment.
You see, Chad Sweatman says to blame me, which makes a lot of sense because you guys do that all the
fine
time
with it.
anyway.
You know what I mean? If people think that something really happened to the card,
Right.
I'm willing to pay money right now for the card, and I'll get it graded. Like, I don't... It still has a shot to min gem, the card. Like, nothing happened to the card.
I hear you. I get it.
It came out the package with the normal National Treasure wear. If I have to take the shot, I'll take the shot.
Listen, and this isn't directed, like, Paul's my boy, right? So this isn't directed at him, okay? I'm saying this for anybody else, like, say somebody who made this video. Actually, I'm saying it to the person who made the video and anybody else who thinks that way. At the end of the day, because this is the first time I'm hearing that you offered to buy the card, right? So whatever goes on between you and Paul offering money is that's none of my business. But my point is this for everybody else that's not Paul. If you, Stephen Michael, are willing to take responsibility and actually offer money for the card, it should never be talked about again after that. Like, you are making it right. Like, in other words, if Paul's deciding to sell the card, you're a buyer, right? He's looking for people like you who's willing to buy the card. You're offering up that service. No?
Yeah. But the only thing I don't want to see is someone get the card, it doesn't gem out, and then like, yeah, I'll take you up on that offer. No. Because there's a chance it's not going to gem regardless.
Yeah, but that's everything.
I know.
That's
which is why
everything.
I'm saying before the card gets touched, held, anything, I'm willing to buy the card. Which I think is a fair thing.
I do too. I think that's fair. But then again, I'm not the person who owns the card, so he might not. It's touchy. It's a touchy situation. I mean, the question, again, see, you know what I hate? Me personally, this is actually me hating this. I hate that I'm talking about this and it's Paul who has it. Like, I love that he hit it. You know this. I only wish good on people. I just hate that
Zion before that.
I know. I feel like when I'm talking devil's advocate right now, like anything I say bad is directed towards him personally, but it's not. And I think he knows that. He knows I would never do that to him.
No,
I'm just saying it's in general.
Paul. This is just about player Y and player Z.
Right.
We're just talking a scenario.
Right. I agree. It just happens to be him who owns the card, but I'm not discussing him personally.
Anybody that knows cards, though, knows that the drop on that card, nothing affected the card. Anybody that really knows cards, those cards are so thick.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. I mean, listen, again, at the end of the day, the only person that should be concerned in any way is the owner. That's it. And as long as you two are handling it, truthfully, it's nobody's business. I understand you do something that makes it public, so it becomes public knowledge and in turn becomes people's business, but it's really not. If the owner isn't stirring the pot, you shouldn't be either.
Which is not. Exactly.
then that's it. I mean, then the rest is just
I think the
stupid.
rest is just dumb, which is why I wanted to even talk about it, because
Yeah.
this is more of a moral and a lesson for those. If you're gonna,
Right.
there really is no such thing as bad publicity. At the end of the day, there is bad. Like there's some things like Michael Jackson, that's bad publicity. Okay.
Yeah.
Richard Epstein, that's bad publicity. Okay, but stuff like this, all it does is add fuel to the fire to help something grow. It's like you're watering a plant. It's really true.
Wayne, I'm not even going to try his last name, so I'm going to call him Wayne S. He says, that's crazy touchy subject, though you're all right. Let's see. Paul Conklin, here he is. Those mats are soft and would need to drop from 3 to 4 feet to really make an impact.
I'm telling you.
See what I'm saying?
It's
And
so
this is the
true.
owner. This is the owner. If the owner is saying that, why is everybody else bugging? Like, come on, enough. Stupid.
All right. That's it.
Let's just be happy. Yeah, let's just end it with being happy for the guy. $13 investment. Well, he had 2 spots, right? $26 investment. 25 G's. Come
Insane.
on. Come on.
Insane.
That's nice.
And the best
That's
is you see
nice.
people commenting, remind me to never buy that RPA, that serial numbered 8 of 99. Bro, you ain't buying it anyway. Stop. What are
That's
you
it.
buying? Go buy a box of hoops. Who are you buying an RPA from? Talking smack.
Louis Zolo's chair is bad publicity. Mets gear, bad publicity. I just get ripped. Ripped.
Yeah.
Let's see. Not to mention he wears that hat. That's it. You know what? At the end of the day, we might never even have to speak again on any podcast. We'll just go live and I'll sit here and let everybody just rag on me.
I mean, it is fun. It is fun.
Yeah. See what you do? You encourage that kind of behavior.
Bro, at the end of the
You're-
day, you're
You're an
Met fan
instigator.
and nobody likes
You're an
Met
instigator.
fans.
You are an instigator. Hey, listen, everybody too. I want everybody to know tomorrow on the podcast, you're going to get a special treat. And we have Derek Morgan coming back for a podcast.
Yeah, right. That's a good one.
No, tomorrow. Hey, tomorrow it's happening. So the bottom line is this. Everybody knows he's the guy to talk to about hobby-related issues. So if you have specific questions about anything, make sure you have them prepared tomorrow because he's going to be on.
Also,
And he doesn't come on often.
I'll be dropping Zolo's cell phone number for those of you who want it on tomorrow's podcast, so tune in.
Don't.
I'm talking to you, Stick.
Yeah, yeah.
Stick.
That's it. What about this 2020 Series 2 break for
All right,
tomorrow?
So I was.
Why did that change?
All right, so listen. I had it all ready. I had the whole checklist out. I literally have been up since 6 o'clock, fired up. I couldn't even sleep last night. Like, this thing was eating at me. I was like, I can't wait to get on the podcast. I'm going to talk so much trash. And then I backed down. I haven't talked any trash. But bottom line is, I was fired up. I was like, yo, let me price out this checklist. I'm so excited. Yo, that checklist is dookie. That is Dookie Howser, that checklist. There's good players on it.
Howser.
But
that's funny.
For the most part, it's a weak checklist. You got like some decent rookies, but I'm not going to post a player break and then everyone cherry pick and then I'm left with like 95 players just sitting there desperate. Like, yo, let's run a mini. Let's run one. Like, no, that's brain damage. So we're going to just do pick your teams instead. Way easier.
Yeah, you know how I'm not a fan.
I know, but
I mean, I love pick your teams over
has ink in
Mixer.
this. DeGrom has the ink.
Yeah, finally.
And
I'll tell
McNeil.
you what, though. Listen, you know me. I always love pick your team over any Mixer. But I love player breaks over any pick your team. That's the mecca.
Yeah, no, player breaks
5
are
cases?
fun, but it's got to be a good enough checklist. Like this checklist didn't. I was 75% of the way through, and I was just like, yeah, man, I don't think anybody's paying $10 for Trevor Bauer. And then the next guy, I was like, no one's paying $10.
David Lytle will. He'll pay $10 for Bauer.
Maybe, I don't know. I was just like, this is getting ugly fast. I was like, you have Louis Robert, who's like $1,000, and then who's left? Like Bo Bichette's a rookie, but he only has ink and a couple inserts. Like it's just a very weird product. I'm not saying it's bad. It's gonna be solid. Robert's gonna carry it, but it's just a very like every
Dan
team's
Rock.
gonna have to be like the White Sox are gonna be stupid money.
All right, here. Let's go with some comments. Dan Rocco says, I personally better bring my broadband game, which means you know what he's going after tomorrow.
Oh God.
Hey, thank God that I get all the inside info, right? And I get to pick teams usually 10 seconds ahead of time.
That's what that guy said on Scammers.
I know he did.
And you're also
It's
the
so
bottom,
crazy.
so that
Me-
half of it's true.
All the all the big stuff that got hit, I miss out on, but I always have inside info. That's what makes me laugh.
I know.
All right, check this out. And I don't even think you know this either. Sweatman just asks who won the poll, right? So last night at exactly 24 hours from when I posted it, I won by 2 votes, which I didn't even say to you or rub into your face because the sample size is too low, and it just shows you how close we were.
Yeah.
But then I checked
And
right
it's
before this
got your
podcast.
family to vote for you, but that's beside the
No,
point.
check this out. Right before this podcast, I checked it. There's 82 votes, 41-41. You can't write that. And come on, look at the names on those things. I don't know half those people. So it really went that way. We didn't plan that. 41-41? Come on, that's crazy. I don't care.
No, they
Maybe it
love
sounds
us.
corny, but that's
They
crazy.
love us, Lou.
Nah, I don't know.
But I heard
I think-
that if your mom got her vote taken away, it'd be 41-40. So, with that
Yo,
being
check
said,
this. Yeah, what I need to do is bribe somebody on your team to come over to Team LZ, and that's a 2-vote swing. That's what we need to
You don't
do.
want that because I could bribe your team way easier than you could bribe my team.
No, I don't know about all
Wants
that.
break
But you know,
credit.
listen, at the end of the day, we're just
Jumping
giving out
ship, baby.
we're giving out information. We're fun, and even though we're a train wreck, it's like every other show that's a train wreck, right? That's the one that gets the ratings. People can't stop watching because it sucks so bad. That's us. We're awesome.
We're so bad that we're amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine we had like a studio and like people actually just, if we were just the talent, right? Without banter and had like a real thing, we could be like the next. Well, I don't know who's good on ESPN these days. I don't watch anymore.
But we could have a show. Like that's the next step. I really want to. Once it gets a little bit bigger, I really, we speak about it. Like I want to try to get us broadcasted somewhere, some sort of show, because I think it's the next step, man. A sports card show, Sirius XM, get picked up. That would be so sick. If you're watching right now, we're serious too. Serious. We're serious.
Serious. Ooh, David Lytle just said talent, bunch of question marks with my name and like laughing emojis, like I'm some scrub.
Wow.
Do you believe that?
Wow. You know what else he said? If you pull a John Morant, baby,
Drop it like it's hot.
drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. If you pull a Logo Man Zion today,
Drop it like it's hot.
woo! Let's
Wow.
go. Let's go.
Imagine you pull that.
It's happening. Today, it may happen. I'm telling you, I'm feeling good right now. I just took 3 hours making the list, which is complete brain damage. I haven't even checked payments. I want to cry thinking about it. But we're going to pull the Logo Man. Let's go.
Yeah, Michael Trezor says that, and he's bringing up that Jed Lowry card. How awful. How did that guy even get a card? I don't know. I don't know.
You do know.
Garbage.
Stop.
The guy played 2 games for the team. He signed like a 2-year, $10 million deal, which means he's garbage. I mean, $5 million a year, I'd love it, but in baseball terms, what is that? Garbage, right? He's making scraps.
Man, I'd be pumped with a $25,000 Morant, so don't even talk to me.
Yeah, good point. But still, that's weak. You pull him, he's posed exactly like the man, right?
Yeah.
That's how Alonso
It
would look
looked
on
a
the
little more
card.
like Joe McEwing, though, than Pete Alonso, but
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, all right. So what are we doing today? What's this? What's the deal? Just box 4 and what else?
I have another case coming, I believe. It's getting dropped off. So
Today?
Yes, so we may have some more boxes in store. In the meantime, I think I want to do a dual case finest break again. I want to do a 2-case pick your team. I like those. They're fun.
Yeah,
They really are.
I like those too. I like base heavy rookie stuff. That's where you make your money.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
That's where you make your money. Listen, everybody, I know, you can't speak for other people's wallets, right? But if you really want to make money, instead of always complaining that you get skunked, you gotta buy a team with rookies and grade them out. That's the only way you're gonna make money.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a gamble, right? You're just looking for your guy who you're gonna keep anyway. So really, that's money gone. And if you get skunked, you got nothing. Buy some other teams that have.
I'm telling you guys, Finest is
Yeah.
so legit. It's so how much. And Bowman's Best is another one that you can make
That's
some
the one.
serious money on.
Dude, Bowman's Best and Finest is where, me and Jeff made our money. We bought everything last year.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. It's the only way to make money.
And now look, you're crushing it with those.
Yeah, I'm crushing it. I don't know about all that.
Because you have the good stuff still hidden. Don't lie.
I know. Yeah, totally. What are you talking about?
Think about it. You're about to make back most of your initial investment and have monster cards still.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
But I've said this on every podcast. That's the plan. My plan is spend everything now, and then when I break even, have Alonzo's and monster cards for free. Right? That's like the perfect plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there you go. But you got to spend it and you got to wait it out. That's the thing. That's the problem.
You have to have a bankroll if you want to use that method.
Right.
Otherwise,
it takes a while.
randoms is probably better for you if you want to gamble a little bit. No, I don't like using the word gamble, but I mean, the whole sports industry is a gamble, right? Whether it's fantasy sports, whether it's sport cards, whether it's sports betting, like everything that has to do with sports is gambling.
Yes.
Even going to the ballpark, you might get where you sit. You're hoping you don't sit next to somebody with a big old head so you can see the game. Like, everything's a gamble, right? Like, when you buy row 4, seat 5, section 112.
You should be. God, you're a politician.
But everything's a gamble. When you're buying that seat, you're hoping that there's not some guy with a dome piece right in front of you. Am I wrong?
That's just like
that's a gamble.
Bad luck. That's bad luck.
So's gambling.
That's
bad
not
luck.
Gambling.
That's it.
By that rationale, waking up in the morning is gambling.
No, because you're not making a decision to wake up. Your body's waking up for you.
See, there you go. I just said what I said only to see your reply. You always have a reply with like absolute guarantee purpose. Like, you're so right. Whatever you say, you're right. I can't win.
Oh, stop.
You should run for office
because you're wearing that hat. That's why you can't win.
Dude,
nobody respects a Met fan. No one respects a Met fan.
Met fans respect each other because we have loyalty.
Yeah. So you got a bunch of squiddy skunkers supporting each other. A bunch of Pepe Le Pews giving each other dap.
Listen,
that's trash bags.
New poll. Who do you want having your back? A Mets fan who stays through thick and thin, no matter how bad things get, or bandwagoners? Huh? Who would you rather have? So make fun of us all you want. When we finally win, it's going to mean that much more.
What do you mean finally win? The Cubs are real fans. They didn't win for so long. They were through thick and thin. They were through Barton. They were through the Billy Goat. You guys, you got to win through the expense of Billy Buckner. And you guys are so bad that the only way you guys win is by an error. And you guys are happy about it. You guys are cheering, hugging each other. Oh, we did it. We didn't do it. Listen, he did it. But we did it.
For everybody who voted for Team Steven and everybody who voted for Team LZ, this is exactly the difference of baseball knowledge I'm talking about. He went the Billy Buckner route when everybody who knows anything about baseball knows it was Bob Stanley's fault for not covering first base.
Oh, stop. You guys.
If he covers first base with Mookie Wilson running, Buckner would not have a rush and make that error. Nobody was there.
Okay.
Nobody.
With that being
said. They don't show that.
With that being said, you guys really have a championship based on that. That's so basura.
No, we had one before that.
Oh my god, in '69. Like,
and by the way, that was Game 6. They still could have won Game 7, right?
Yeah,
the Red Sox could have won, and they did not.
After that, though, it's demoralizing. You're not winning. No team wins after that. It's just sports. You're done. Mentally, you're fried. You're game over. I don't even know why we're playing Game 7. We already know what's going to happen. You never see a team blow it like that in Game 6 and come back and win. It doesn't happen. The other team's riding so high.
I'm pretty sure not only could they have won Game 7, right? Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it was like almost the 7th or 8th inning, and the game was 6-5. Wasn't it close? Somebody tell me. I know it was close. It wasn't like a blowout and they were demoralized. It was a close game, Game 7. It still could have went either way.
Dan Rocco said they didn't even win from that. There has never been an error in the postseason before. No. Let me give you a perfect example here.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Let's go back to, what World Series was that? Texas Rangers versus St. Louis.
What, the Cruise?
Oh, my God. They have they have the lead. It's the clinching game.
That should never happen, ever.
But that's
ever.
no different than the Billy Buckner.
Oh, that's huge difference. A guy doesn't know he's 4 feet away from the wall and he's afraid to run into it, so it goes over his head. For the World Series, for the win, catch the ball.
My point is, they both should have been. Nelson Cruz should have caught it. Billy Buckner should have had it. Once that happens, the team just cannot come back from it because the game should be done. You should be World Series champions, but you're not. And in your head, you're like, damn, what else is going to go wrong now? It happens in every sport, man.
Listen,
that's how the Giants beat the Patriots.
Buckner should have had it. Yes. What I'm saying is his error was almost forced because he had to rush because Mookie Wilson was running. It's the fastest Met. The ball was a slow dribbler. He had to run to first because the pitcher was not covering the base. Nelson Cruz was standing there, a major leaguer who makes $30 million a year and can't catch a fly ball. Come on. It's not even close to the same thing.
It is. And I'm just telling you, it always happens. It always happens. All right, you want to know another example? Cavaliers coming back from 3-1 and beating Golden State. Once you're at a point where you need to crush someone and you can't, it just all the tide goes. You got if you don't close them out, and you should, it's over. You lose all. The Yankees losing to the Red Sox in 2004. It gets to a point mentally where once you have it in the bag and then you lose it, it's done. It doesn't matter how many games are left. You're done. You're toast. And I'm telling you, that's what you guys are happy that you won a World Series because of that. And if that makes you happy, then that's what a Met fan is, I guess.
You need to drop your excuses like you do Ja Morant cards. I'll tell you that right now.
You know what I need to do?
They're getting old.
You know what I need to do?
Tell me, what do you need to do?
Oh, it went off.
Oh, you see? See, and you have 41 people who wants to play for your team.
You just got finished.
Shame on all of you.
All right. Well, I got to get out
of
here.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, enough is enough. We've been over 30 minutes.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in on to the worst podcast in probably the nation, or at least Facebook at the very least.
The best.
And on that note, on behalf of myself, Stephen Michael, Louis Zolo, Filthbomb Breaks, and all brands associated with the Filthbomb brand, we want to thank you for giving us the opportunity and allowing us to broadcast for you live today on the Filthbomb podcast. And until the next break, till the next Casebox Pack or podcast, we are signing off saying, sayonara, bro, Tanies. Catch you on the flip side. Make it a filthy